in any case, you guys are not going light on me with the gamer tags today. Okay, never mind. Cool. All right, so we got Thisgod. We got Mr. Apple here. And Luigi, man, another character that has been pretty popular in these DNA brackets. It's you know, been a long quarantine, and we've seen some character trends here and there. I mean, obviously Luigi is infamous for, you know, the reputation online, whether you want to contribute to that conversation or not. Regardless, you know, you see the character at the very least more often. And Pit, dude, I'm happy to see Pit getting some play. We have you know, Luminous in the area, who's also entered these online events, and then there was Gao's, also really good Pit. This character was a huge beneficiary of the last patch, or not the last one, but one of the more recent ones. Basically made up smash kill better. Oh, okay, nice. Sometimes hard to make Pit look hype because he does a bunch of multi hits that do like no damage, so it takes a while. But that was pretty. That was clean looking. Alright, so Mr. Apple here. Alright, let me finish with the scoreboard. I'm actually watching the game a little bit too hard. For anyone who does not know or is new to the stream, which might be some people, even though it's a small number. I also run, you know, I've run this stream as well as commentate on days like this. It's because I know it's going to be like a slow day. It's like online and there's offline, so it's like people, you know, the interest isn't really there, but it's still good to run the event. But in any case, I also stream these and just commentate when it's chillin' time. Anyways, thanks for the follow, Meow Mix. So, I don't know if, I feel like Luigi, I don't know what percents that works. Good orbiters, but I don't know what percent down throw cycling works. I know that is like a thing that kills, and it's like you wish it wouldn't, but it does. But in any case, and that pretty early percent, cyclone is really strong. Yeah, and there it is. There's Thisgod deploying it right there, and understandably so. A lot of crazy hitboxes on that. A little bit of a missed opportunity for Mr. Apple. Oh, not ready for the stage tech. On the other end of things, Thisgod ready to throw out the hitbox on an otherwise helpless recovery. That is Pit's up B. That thing has incredible range. You know, will get you back from the blast zone, like from deep in it when you got like a little circle icon on you, where you think you're gonna be dead, almost on its own. But it is very, has 0 hitbox on it. So Thisgod taking advantage of this. In any case, here is an opportunity for Mr. Apple here. I have a feeling maybe a misinput. I wasn't sure if they were looking for up smash there instead of up tilt. But, all right. Well done by Thisgod. Unfortunately, it looked like perhaps Mr. Apple here was maybe anticipating like a stage spike or something, but ended up directional air dodging. Always stinks to go out like that, but honestly, pretty solid game one regardless. Definitely not out of the hand for Mr. Apple here. I will tell you, these early rounds have been a little bit better than usual. I always like that. I always like seeing like an improvement of early rounds. Although, actually, this isn't even that early. This is winners round 3 already. We're moving. Hard to know, man. Like, another thing of these online brackets are the amount of people that will DQ, basically. You know, they sign up and then they DQ, they just don't show up. So sometimes people get like a ride into round 3, and then other times people who have been, you know, playing every single round. And usually in these points, I'm just looking at stream queue instead of a bracket, just so it's one less tab open on my computer. But yeah, round 3 not that early. So we'll see what happens here going into game 2. Looks like we're sticking same characters. We're going to be seeing a little bit more Luigi, a little bit more Pit. Thisgod up one game. Mr. Apple is showing plenty of signs of promise and looks like he's going to be taking things to PS2. And we'll see if this makes any difference. So this is the scary part against... Okay, yeah, that was a little bit of a flub, man. The plunger at 0% is literally the the last place you want to be, because you die if everything hits the right way. But this Thisgod not able to get all that. Instead, this is going to be Mr. Apple here, attacking on some really good damage and having the right idea, almost getting this Thisgod off stage, but a little bit elusive between green missiles hitboxes and the ability for Pit's dare to spike. Sometimes that move does have an issue. Really smart using I forget what the name of that is called, the side B for Pit, but in any case, really good idea to use that twice in a row. We'll see if I feel like Mr. Apple here is very close to getting some real mileage off these arrows. The way green missile works, it does make it a little bit weird. Taking a safer approach to stopping this Apple here, or I'm sorry, stopping this Thisgod, basically. Interesting. I would have expected up smash there, but okay. Back air is gonna clear things out. Gonna give Mr. Apple here just a little bit of breathing room, because now is already got this Thisgod. Okay, yeah, we're okay. Got this Thisgod approaching mid%, officially at mid%. And yep, there comes Luigi up smash to even the playing field just a bit. And Mr. Apple going to be looking for some more follow up. And then this Thisgod, yeah, looking for grabs at early %. Does have some rage tacked up, so isn't going to get the same mileage as you would otherwise if you were both. Okay. Good little sequence there coming out from this Thisgod. Solid damage, enough to even things up completely, and now has Mr. Apple on the ropes here. A little bit of a stressful situation next to the ledge. And yeah, I think Pit's back air is a really good idea in this case in terms of just creating a wall. Gonna try and cut off this Thisgod, any sort of habitual jumping. I honestly haven't been watching his game. Haven't been watching him enough to say if he's really been doing that, but in any case, Pit's back air is a really good. Okay, yeah, finally gonna land that down air, and it was really just a matter of time. Was looking for that the first couple stocks, and finally lands it. Or I'm sorry, game one, and then the first stock of this game, and then finally lands it. And keeping the space with the arrows. Those arrows are actually very good in a distance neutral, man. Even literally just standing there. Interrupt your whole movement. They do a little bit of, they do like a little over %, whatever. And you kind of spam them a little bit. Yeah, you do have to be careful. Some end down smash, almost killing. To be fair, I guess Mr. Apple is at 140 here. Yeah, back throw. Gonna be more than enough to get this Thisgod, one step closer to avoiding a game 3 here. But it does look like Mr. Apple is in pretty good shape. So. Oh, that was weird, dude. The arrow literally went through Luigi. I don't know if that was like a weird Z-axis thing. That's not like the back air at 0% for Pit, I guess, is not enough. I like this Thisgod slapping back on the recovery. You kind of have to defend yourself, especially with Luigi. Does have a lot of multi-hits. All right, that looked like an air dodge into the blast zone. That was actually very close. I feel like Mr. Apple definitely deserved the win on that game. No question there, but definitely want to pummel in those situations, because that was, Pit's forward throw is strong, but sometimes you'd be surprised. So getting those pummels in is really important, and especially this Thisgod at such high %. Definitely not going to mash out after even like 2 or 3 pummels. I think Pit has a pretty fast pummel, or at the very least, very average character. So I don't think we're going to be returning the PS2. So we will see where we do end up instead. I already kind of forgot what game, where game 1 was, so. Alright, so Town and City, Smashville. I always mix them up. Smashville is the pick. And you know what? I could see there's a lot of reasons why this Thisgod, as playing Luigi would want to go here, for sure. Having that extra platform in the center, just another space to extend a little bit upward and kill off the top. Luigi has a lot of potential for that. Even landing like a Super Luigi punch, and the edge of this stage kind of doing Thisgod326 a huge favor, because usually Luigi's head gets stuck in the stage, and it's like a free dare for whoever is playing against him. Really good play going out there deep, man. Well played by Mr. Apple. Going to be looking to extend the lead here, but Thisgod326 does get, yeah, has the right idea, man. I mean, that down throw, especially when your opponent's at higher percent, even if it doesn't lead into just like a, you know, crazy combo to death because high percent, it's still, there's a lot of routes for Luigi's down throw, so including that super jump punch. There's that, and then even just cycling, like I mentioned a little earlier in the set. But in any case, it doesn't get any of that. Instead, gets down the smash on the ledge and is gonna, you know, the angle that sends at, giving Mr. Apple another opportunity here, and wow, you know, Luigi's has like a very good like vertical recovery in a sense if you basically work all the other weird mechanics of his recovery out well, but that was a situation where it looks like Mr. Apple was about to extend the lead to 2 and instead gets, you know, reversed, albeit on like a directional air dodge, but doesn't really matter because Thisgod326 literally evened up this entire set really in just a moment, maybe within the span of 30 seconds, narrowly avoiding that plunger, is not going to avoid that down smash. Instead, going to be wanting to avoid that. Do not want to get grabbed by Luigi at this point. Does have quite a bit of rage built up, so don't have to be too scared, but can't sleep on super jump punch. That will kill at a weird early percent still, and really good connection there. Down air to up smash, kind of a pit classic. Doesn't always work, but then when it does, it looks very nice and is very satisfying. So here is some more damage coming out. Mr. Apple, who's going to continue to mount damage. And the misfire at the most opportune time for Thisgod326. At a very unfortunate time for Mr. Apple. But thing's not over yet. Gonna want to be careful here. Luigi's fair does come out quick. Now that the percents build up, very possible to get stage spiked at a really inopportune time or when you're not expecting it. And Mr. Apple still in it here. Thisgod326 is going to be looking to clean things up here. And what's been an otherwise really good set. And now in a, much more predictable recovery route. Does lose one of the jumps, and the last hit of cycling is going to be what closes things out. All right, man. Well, Thisgod326. Thisgod326 moving on up in the bracket. Right on. Well played by Mr. Apple. Looked pretty good, dude. Pit is, you know, Pit's not his character, dude. Hard to play. Hard to. If you lose the Pit, like you basically, like you kind of just got outplayed, man. My man is just a neutral character. I know he's got the arrows, but like you know, it's whatever. Anyways, well played. Maybe we'll see. You know, maybe we'll see Mr. Apple later on. That looked like a good pit, so I won't be surprised if they're able to make it through losers. I've seen pits that are, I would, you know, similar-ish caliber, man. So, and I forgot to finish that statement. And basically, it placed very well in these. So, you know, we'll see. Maybe we'll see him.